Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode on the Shokuho mod. Of course, we are back with the Oda playthrough here, and I've been having so much fun doing these streams and just starting new series on this mod. But I think I gotta chill out a little bit, otherwise I'm gonna start too many projects that I'm not gonna end up finishing. But we're gonna go and send a messenger here to Oda Nobunaga. And let me go and thank the channel members really quick. Thank you to Cam, Moon Cheese, Tyler, Walter, Moses, and Jared. And we have a few things to do in this episode. So I think I forgot about the Kanto Elite Cavalry that I have in the prisoners here. These are the best cavalry in the game, and it's not even close. They absolutely shred. I did a live stream. You can go check it out. I posted a supercut version of the live stream on the channel, and it's basically all Takeda Cav. That's it. That's the entire live stream. And I'm just walking around stomping every single party that I meet with the Takeda Cav stack. All right, I think we are going to get a wife for Musashi here. Yes, your lordship. Consider it done. I'll go and do a quest. Why not? Oh, okay. I forgot to do the wife part. Shit. Scout enemy garrisons. Okay, I have to go scout 3 enemy garrisons. Oh, they're all the way over here. Okay, well, I need to replenish my troops first. I think we have finished the war with the Tokugawa here after defending Yoshida Castle. How long do we have to do this quest? Let's see. We have 14 days. Okay, that's plenty of time. Perfect. So I need to build the troops back up, as I have lost quite a few. And I think we are in... Yeah, I guess we'll do that there. That'll save us a little bit of money. Okay, yeah, I need to disband the army. The herding penalties are very great. And I think it's mostly me that's actually slowing us down. All right, let me see. What? Okay, I need to get rid of some of these horses. Some of these horses are very, very expensive. I guess we could... Do I still have a herding penalty? Okay, yes, I do. I have a very bad herding penalty. Good lord. We'll get rid of like 2 of each one of these horses at least. This should solve our herding penalty quite easily. All right, we still have a herding penalty. Good God. Okay, it's because all these guys right here. Yeah, we don't need this many horses. We are not a cavalry force here. Good Lord, we had a lot of horses in here. Okay, now I need to buy this amount of money worth of equipment. $96,000 in equipment. Okay, I think I could possibly do that. Ooh, Tanuki fur katana. 88 cuts, 96 length. Yeah, I'm gonna swap those bad boys out for sure. And let's go check out the Nagimakis here. Mythical Naginata too would be interesting. That would be a change up from my sharp Nagimaki. 116 cut versus 100 cut. Okay, never mind. I'm keeping that. That thing's... I mean, I guess I could have a... I guess I could have another weapon instead of the... Wazakasashi. Ooh, it's a fancy boy katana. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. What else is there? I think since I did update to the new version of the mod, by the way, it does not break your game save, so that's really, really nice. But since I have updated to the new version of the mod, I think the gun spawns have been fixed. So I think if you're playing on 1.0, you're going to have trouble finding guns. And they've also put in some more of these armors. I've started seeing some of these armors. Like I got a piece of armor on the Takeda live stream where it had 54 body armor. So there's definitely still some better gear that we can get for sure. Now, of course, I love the look of Musashi here. Let's see. Is there anything that we can spend our money on that is going to be like, what's the most expensive items here? Okay, a bow we can take. that we can take. Here, let's just do this. Let's dump off all the gear. Damn near crashed the game. Yeah, 265. That's crazy. All right, we'll sort by the most expensive items, and that way we don't have to carry as many of these things here. There we go. We're gonna get 27,935. Perfect. All right, now we have to go do this mission for Oda Nobunaga. He has sent our glorious party on a scouting mission. All right, we need to recruit some troops here. I really need to come down and just like take over this town, I guess, because that would make it a lot easier for us to recruit those elite samurai there. I'm not sure how I could raise that relation at all, other than just I would say like marriage or taking over the town. It may be worth actually going to look into marrying into the family of whoever owns that town. It might be a really, really good idea. Because if nothing else, then at least we would have good relationships with them. We'll head over here to Ohama. We have quite a few days left to do this quest, so hopefully we don't fail it. We got to do 3 settlements though, and these 2 will be easy. Or this one will be easy. Those 2 will not be as easy. Oh my god, a party of 260 looters. All right, Ghost, don't get sidetracked now. We'll take the long Yari, though. All right, I guess I'm going to go around and deal with those looters first. Let's go into the town here. Oh, these guys are already taking all the troops. God damn it. Okay, they left 3 for me. How nice. Who actually owns this town? Clan is Tokagawa-shi. Okay, let's go to the Tokugawa here. Should be Tokai, or not Tokai. Tosan? No. Wait, Tokai. Tokagawa-shi. Okay, here we go. We go to the clan. We see who the clan leader is, and we send a message to him, and hopefully he will have someone for us to marry. Maybe not, though. Let's see who's actually in the clan. Okay, it's literally only him. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate for us. All right, well, we'll go over here and we'll fight a very large battle with some looters here. You daughterless wretch, why don't you have children? Get busy, young sir, get busy. God, this mod's campaign map is absolutely stunning, though. We are missing about, let's see here. Yeah, we're missing about 46 men, so we may want to wait just a little bit before we take on this party. It might be a good idea. I'm going to start getting the veteran Yari Hamato, because these guys have 220 one-handed, or 220 two-handed. I'm so used to saying one-handed, but they have 220 two-handed, 140 athletics, and they have some really sick armor. I mean, 50 body armor. Yeah, see what I mean? Those armors are quite nice indeed, and I think those guys can end up being our actual frontline infantry over just the Yari, you know. Yeah, trained long Yari. I think we could still beat that looter party even with just 97. I mean, 260 is a tough one though. Here, we'll go up here and we'll wait for a second. We'll wait till we have like 20 wounded. I think I get actually a faster heal rate when I'm moving. Definitely gonna be let's see here. Yeah, plus 15 heal rate when you're moving on the campaign map. So I definitely need to be moving. Let's see. Plus 30% carry capacity for my party would be awesome. That would be perfect. We do need to get that scouting mission done, but I want to fight a battle first to get some of these new troops upgraded. I think we can actually... No, we can't recruit anybody from there. I mean, we could take the Tokai military peasants and I guess turn them into something at least. Something to bridge the gap until we get more of those Hatamotos. because those Hatamotos are sick, man. They have some of the best melee stats in the game by far. Can already upgrade those guys into long Yari though. All right, need to keep running around here. And you know, I'll actually make one more run back to Okazaki here. I'm just having an absolute blast with this series though, and I've been absolutely blown away. Ooh, dual location. Okay, more sidetracking here. Okay, let's see if we can actually win a duel. I have been I'm a little bit rusty with the swords here, but now we have a Naginata and a what's it called? Oh, this guy's like a ninja. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna fight with the katana, of course, because we have a better two-handed skill than anything else. All right, I'm gonna go for a delayed swing. There we go. Oh, okay, shit. Oh, okay, I missed. Oh, fuck. Ooh, I am having to focus up on this one. Oh, okay, shit. Oh my god, he's fucking me up. Okay, he's fast. Oh my god, we might actually win this though. Oh my god, he's fucking me up. Oh, what happened? Did we crash? I think we might have crashed. Uh-oh. Ah, that's not fun. All right, I can attempt to continue here. Oh, okay, we just lose. We did add another mod, which is the better exception window mod. So sometimes when you crash, like when you get like a little soft crash. Oh no, it's a hard crash. Okay, I'll see you guys back in just a second here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after that crash. I do apologize about that, but it allows me to save scum and go for a another crack at this duel location. So we'll actually see. I think we are approaching the time when we could possibly win some duels. Our polearm skill is not great, but our two-handed skill is pretty damn good. And I think that with just a little bit more damage with these and a little bit more like armor penetration and stuff, we could definitely start winning these duel locations. I know the reward isn't really that good, but it is a hell of a lot of fun to do these duels. Like, this is something that has not been ever done in the game, really. And good god, just take a look at that scenery, man. We didn't appreciate it the first time around, but let's go ahead and try again here with the save scum. Not really a save scum, more of a crash scum, but I'm willing to take the advantage regardless. I'm gonna charge up a heavy attack here. Okay, I hate when they change which way they're going to attack. Oh, you little bitch. So when he goes to change attack patterns like that, we can strike back. There we go. We're actually kind of winning this. Oh, you little fucker. There we go. Oh, we won our first duel. Let's go, baby. Wow, that was an incredible final move. I don't know. I kind of just blocked it. And we can't really see you because my huge ass banner. That's the wrong color in the cutscene. I could learn from you, learn it from you sometime. Thanks for the duel. Okay. Well, let's see what we end up getting out of this duel. Ah, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so that gives us 5 renown for that. See, if it wasn't so hard to do, I think it would be totally worth doing that more. 100%. All right, we have replenished some troops here, but let's head down to these 2 towns right here and see if we can recruit a few more. And then I think I don't think that looter party is going anywhere, so we'll come back for it maybe. Or I could, I guess I could go and fight it first. Yeah, I did say I was going to go fight it first. All locked behind a wall there, unfortunately. Once we get some enemy lords prisoner, because there's a lot of Tokugawa lords to take prisoner. But once we do that, because they generally bounce between these 2 towns right here along this road, you can kind of just sit there and ambush them. We could also come down here to this town, which is actually Hamamatsu here. When we come down to Hamamatsu, that's also a really good location to recruit from as well. We're going to get a few more of those guys here. On our way over on a scouting mission here. Scouting mission for Oda Nobunaga, of course. Oh, another 2 more there. Okay, so this isn't actually a too bad of a recruiting run. But we are scouting the enemy garrisons here. Oh, okay, this is the place to recruit these guys from then. That is 100% the place you want to go. And then you have these 2, like there's like 4 spots to recruit them from in a like a less than a day's ride area. So definitely want to be recruiting from there. And we'll go ahead and grab some of these veteran Ashigaru as well, just to pad out the numbers a little bit here. There we go. And we should have some upgrades immediately due to our leadership skills here. Yeah, I'm gonna have quite a few upgrades here. Remember, if you recruit like Long Yari or something like that, you actually oh, okay, there we go. Nice. You actually do want to oh, you can get them here as well. You actually do want to upgrade those guys into Long Yari. You don't want to upgrade them into something else because the specialized troops are significantly better than the other versions of those troops. I have to scout to gather information. I just have to like wait here or something. How do I actually scout it? Do I have to go in the castle? Oh, scout enemy garrison log updated. Oh, okay, I got one done. All right, nice. We gotta hurry the fuck up though and get our asses down here. This is also Tokai here. They may also, yeah, you can recruit them here as well. Wow, that is pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie, because I thought you could really only recruit those guys in that one spot. And now that we have so many of them, we have 23. I mean, that's 23 elite Yari troops we could have there. That is going to be incredible for the party as a whole, and the series as a whole as well. Okay, so we just have to wait like 1 day here. Oh, there's a big party of looters as well. All right, one more castle to scout here. And I like how they're actually like kind of relevant missions too. It's not like, hey, can you go take these cows over here? You know, it's like, hey, can you go scout the enemy towns? Because we're at war with these guys and we need to know exactly what's happening. I definitely need to get some more points into riding and scouting here, even though this isn't a like necessarily a riding playthrough. I don't know why I have 3 points in the bow. I think it was, oh no, that's Jared the Fatherless. Sorry. I definitely need to get some more points into scouting though, because moving it quicker on the map is going to become very, very important as we get later into the playthrough. All right, we are gathering information on Shimoda Castle now. Let me go and drop a save real quick here. You do want to save pretty often with this mod and pretty much any mod in general. You don't want to be spending too long. Oh, okay, that's the default sound. I would have figured since they changed everything else, they would have changed that. But we can now send a message to Oda Nobunaga, and we can see if he has a wife for us that he wants us to marry. I guess because the Tokugawa don't. All right, we'll take on this party of 119 looters first, though. We'll head back for that party of 260. And this is pretty much just all influence gathering right now at this point. And we're preparing to take on the Hojo. And since we have a fairly powerful army here with quite a few ranged troops and a lot of infantry and a couple cavalry, we don't have that many cav, but we can take on some pretty large parties, maybe even some small armies. I'm so glad that I started a second series on this game, though, because one, it's a totally different playthrough. It plays entirely different to any other series on the channel that I've done so far, with the addition of guns, of course. And it is so good to be back here in command of Musashi here. Okay, so the Naginatas are not too bad. They do swing quite a bit faster. Oh my god, I'm getting pelted with rocks, but I'm gonna stick with my Nagimaki. You guys know that I absolutely adore this weapon. It's my favorite weapon in the mod by far, and you can see why. I can literally just ride through their formations here. Oh my god, I just stabbed through like 6 of them. Because my skills aren't actually that good with it. I'm turning off the show personal damage really quick because there is a lot of personal damage happening there. Where is show personal damage? Where is that? Is it down here? Report personal damage. There we go. Yeah, that cleans up the UI pretty good here. All right, let's go ahead and have the infantry charge, and we'll go ahead and send in the cavalry as well. I'm actually going to go for a stab through these guys this time. Yeah, so you can hit multiples with these stabs as well. That's nice to know. They're all dying before I get my swing off. And y'all will have seen on the live stream, if you check that out, or the Super Cup video, that I actually got one of the best Nagimaka in the game. And then I went on a absolute rampage with it in multiple fights. Yeah, we're just gonna farm up some free kills here, though. Why not? And let's use the Naginata. Let's see how this thing is. So this is a much quicker weapon for sure. Less chance of actually hitting with the blade, because if you compare the blade sizes here, you can see this is mostly shaft. Pardon the fun, but or I guess pardon the joke, but this right here is mostly blade. You can see why I like it here. It does swing quite a bit slower, but the stabs are surprisingly quick. Like, I mean, the overall handling of the weapon, and if you guys have not used a Nagimaki yet, you are definitely missing out 100%. You need to go out and find one. Trust me, it's totally worth it. And when you kill 10 enemies with 1 slash, you can come back to this video and thank me down in the comments. Let's go Long Yari there, of course. All right, lots of loot there, man. Lots of loot. We have 1,062 food. Holy shit, that's absolutely insane. Do I need to return to Nobunaga? I think I might need to return to him. Oh no, it just counts as a completed quest. That's really nice, actually. Don't have to do anything extra here. So when you first start a playthrough here, and I think this might be what's happening here, is you'll get a bug where you get a black screen here. If you can manage to go to your clan and then go to your kingdom, like once you actually, oops, not that screen. But you can go to the kingdom screen and you can just send a message to any lord in the clan if you have met them and they are not imprisoned. And this will fix your black screen problem. You can just run it for 3 days. Messenger arrives and it'll pull you into this screen, and then you can just leave that right there, and that'll pull you back and reload the screen so you don't have to close the game. Finding some ways to circumnavigate the jank of this mod, as it is a brand new mod and they're releasing patches very, very rapidly. I was actually quite impressed. They released 2 patches in 2 days. I mean, that is very, very impressive. And then the 3rd patch came out, I believe, in like another 2 days. So they are already starting to fix a lot of problems with the crashing and the bugs and stuff not spawning and everything like that. They're also improving the overall performance of the mod, which the performance is already really good. I mean, I have my frame rate capped at 100. You can't see it, but it's right here. It's the NVIDIA overlay here. But yeah, it is not bad overall. And of course, there is going to be some crashing. And of course, I'm also using some extra mods. So a lot of these crashes are not due to Shokuho. It's just more the mods that I use to make the YouTube viewing experience just a little bit better for y'all. All right, we should be loading in here. Music has stopped. That is one thing I need to start doing, is compiling the shaders before I actually load in here, because it does take quite a while sometimes when you load in. Sometimes you're waiting for multiple minutes. So I'll see you guys back in just a second after this loading screen takes place here. All right, so unfortunately that loading screen never did pan out. It was I left it for about 10 minutes, but I think a lot of these problems are just due to the fact that I'm using unapproved mods for this. So well, not unapproved, but uncompatible mods. And I would recommend in your own playthroughs, don't use any extra mods. You will have issues, and when you have those kinds of issues, it can make the playthrough not so fun. But I am fully willing to go through the pain of having to stitch clips together for you guys now that I actually use some editing software. And I'm willing to cut out extra long loading screens if they go a bit too long and I run out of things to talk about, or they just end up crashing. But oh, we got another duel location. I'm gonna take that for sure. I think that I can beat this guy. I feel like the guy that I beat was pretty easy though, so I may want to not get super confident here. Oh my god, dude. Look at this. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of real life backstory here, as I just kind of explore around here and take a look and enjoy the actual environment. I wish there was a little bit of ambient noise, just a touch, maybe some birds chirping, the bamboo rustling. So me and my fiance moved in to this house here, and the entire backyard was full of bamboo. So this is giving me like massive PTSD, and these are like probably double, triple the height of the bamboo we had in our backyard. Some of it was it wasn't this thick. Some of it was like maybe like a little bit less thick than that. But yeah, it was it was traumatizing to cut down by hand. Yeah, these maps are just amazing, man. No, those are not Waffen SS logos. Keep your mind out of the gutter. Ooh, you look interesting, good sir. Oh man, dude, these are just, whoever did these are the coolest level designs I've seen though. And I'm gonna fight my katana, of course. Musashi, a very famous swordsman. I feel like we are required to pretty much go through I forgot to mute Discord notifications again. Oh god, he's fucking me up. He swings that pretty fast. I feel like this guy isn't as good as the other ones that I've faced so far. Oh my god, you're fucking me up, dude. Holy shit. I need to capitalize when he misses his swing. He doesn't really change his attack patterns too much. but he's currently winning this. But I feel like I'm kind of required as a playing Musashi to take every dual location that I see, at least until we see them all. Oh, I should have taken that opportunity there. Oh, okay, I made a miss. Oh my god. Dude, these are tough opponents, man. It's not like they're cheating either. It's like they kind of play how a player would play, but not quite. And I feel like I might have a little bit more health advantage on this guy now, so I'm willing to take a risk here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not a good idea. Oh, did it crash again? Oh my good god, these dual locations. Okay, so dual locations do tend to crash a bit here. I am going to attempt to continue here. And I did lose the duel because of it. God damn it. All right, we'll see if it actually lets me continue. Nope, it's gonna crash again. I'll see you guys back again. Oh my god, four part series. Kill me now, kill me now. But yeah, it's probably due to all the mods that I'm using. So maybe I shouldn't maybe I shouldn't use dual locations as often. I'll be right back. All right, we are back once again, and in the spirit of not causing the game to crash anymore, I will not be taking that duel again there. It was a cool scene and it was a lot of fun, and this time it doesn't actually look like it spawned there. But yeah, we will not be taking that duel location. So it appears if I lose a duel, so like I'm about to get last hit, it does just pretty much crash the game. So you know what that tells me? I just need to not lose any more duels. It's not a problem with my mods or anything like that. It's just me. I'm getting punished for losing a duel. That is how I'm going to look at this. But I think we will go join up with the Takigawa army here. I think that will be a good choice for us. We did finish that scouting mission earlier, and we'll make really big steps over towards this army here, and we'll see what they want to do. They're gathering near Yoshida Castle. We're gonna skip that dual location though this time, and I want to see what is happening over here. They are gathering support here. I'm not sure if I can call my companions in here, but we'll go ahead and see what they want to do. They want to go to Takegawa Castle, which is going to be right over here, and they want us to take that. I think the next war we really need to fight is probably Tokugawa, because they have some really nice troops there, but also because they are the closest to us pretty much. And then eventually I want to make a push for Kyoto. We do have an alliance with those guys right now, but that could change at any moment. This is the first time that I'm actually fighting with a let me join the siege camp here. No, that's not what I wanted. Let me join his army. There we go. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to join it as a individual party here, unfortunately. But yeah, this will be the first time I've actually fought with the Oda in an army, I believe. But yeah, hopefully we don't get any more crashes. It is really annoying when that happens, but I'm willing to power through for you guys. And we are making a absolutely insane amount of money right now. That is pretty crazy. Sorry, ADHD. Have to do it. And 696 versus 190 should be a relatively easy fight for us. I don't think we'll have any trouble at all. And the nice thing about actually not being involved in the siege is I can actually upgrade troops outside. So that is quite convenient indeed. I probably should not recruit that guy yet, but I'm going to. And yeah, Kanto Elite Cavalry, pretty solid troops, I do have to say. I wish they gave them like Nagimaki though, but of course the spears are more historically accurate. And you know, we might do this siege in first person maybe. The gate is rather close here, I believe. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and turn the siege engine here, and I guess we'll fight in this one. Why not, right? I mean, like, we have command of some troops, but wow, I can actually cut down the the HP of this gate really quickly. So I'll help these guys out a little bit here. All right, I'll let you boys take it from here. Oh yeah, we have a big formation of actually our infantry here, so that'll be quite nice to lead into battle here. We do have our lovely Nagimaki here, which does an insane amount of cut damage. You would not even believe it. That was perfect timing there. So this does 22 cut damage to the objects. All right, I will be the first through the breach here. They didn't send any infantry to confront us here, so I guess I will continue moving up here and hopefully don't get sniped by a gun. I will lead the charge here. We do have quite a few guys charging at us here. I'm gonna hold my sword to attempt to deflect incoming arrow fire. I do have that perk. I'm not sure how effective it is though. I think the Naginata might be a better weapon here. Oh, that's a lot of men. Okay. Nagimaki maybe? Yeah, maybe Nagimaki here. All right, my men are coming in. We should be able to cut down. Okay, nope, we're gonna get fucked up here. Let's run. We can slash through quite a few of these guys in just one strike, so even the Jin Samurai we can take out in 2 strikes, so we can push through these guys relatively quickly here. Overhand slashes are the way to go in close quarters combat. But once you get into a little bit of space, start hitting those side slashes for sure. And we have killed 13 so far. Musashi, a master swordsman here. We can actually hit some of these guys through the wall here. Try to break through this gate here, and we should get a decent amount of experience on this one because we are the ones killing most of them here. And I really cannot see what's going on here, so I'm gonna go into first person and we'll just overhand slash our way into here. And it looks like I actually bugged through the wall there, so I'm gonna take advantage of that, and I'm gonna come back here and kill their archers. Okay, or I'm just gonna drop straight in the middle of it on accident. Okay, back up here. Holy shit, this is a lot happening. Let me go ahead and turn off the banner opacity here so I can actually see what the hell is happening here. Oh my god, that's so much better. But this is an absolute clusterfuck here. I may want to pull out the Nagimaki and start swinging that big boy around. If I get one of these slashes to go off, we're gonna get multiple kills here. But they're all blocking, unfortunately. Oh my god, it's a clusterfuck. Holy shit, man. This is crazy. All right, let's try to push through behind them here. All right, there we go. If I can get a few of these swings off here, we'll get a lot of kills. Oh, Miyamoto has gone down. We will take control of one of these guys here, but we'll go into the F10 camera mode now, and we will just watch the carnage take place here. It looks like that is the main zone that they were holding there. Looks like it is the only gate that they could have held, and we can tell everybody to charge now. Sometimes it cleans up some of the guys that get missed there. Oh, this is a little interesting concept. Ah, okay. So if this castle would have been upgraded further, maybe we would have fought all the way back to that gate, but it appears to not have as high of a level of walls as required for that. There's some of our elite cavalry right there. Why is the there he goes. The camera was moving really, really fast there. We can get a lovely view of the last few of their troops about to go down here. And having the banners makes it so much easier to tell which troops are yours, and I think it's a really cool concept for a mod in general. And we have just 2 guys left up in this archer tower. They will be going down quite quickly. My party has killed 95 here. That's pretty damn solid. Looks like we're gonna get the majority of the loot on this one for sure. And he has gone down, and that is a victory for the Oda clan once again. You cannot hear anything when they are yelling, when they're all yelling yo yo. It's pretty cool though. All right, let's see here. What do we have in terms of prisoners? Okay, I will take a Kanto. I'll take a Tokai. I'll take a veteran Hatamoto. I'll take a skilled Kanto cavalry. What else do I want? Do I want Kanto mounted scouts? Sure, I guess I'll take those guys as well. And I guess we'll take the Ashigaru scouts as well, as those guys turn into the Kanto cavalry. All right, make a few upgrades here. Some more long Ashigaru. And then long Yari for you. Very nice. It looks like we only lost 10 guys there. That's a really, really good. We could upgrade in order to I mean, these won't look too bad. Okay, I actually don't mind the look of the yellow. The yellow looks pretty snazzy. See, those are just regular ornates there. So you can spear brace with this Yari here. I have seen the AI actually use that, so that's kind of an interesting strategy that the AI has taken to doing there. Ooh, this will be really, really good for initiating kingdom decisions. That's going to be really solid for us. And no companions with any skill points there. But we have expanded the Oda lands. They are kind of fractured here, having Yoshida Castle and not having Ozaki here. That will maybe hurt us later. And we also need to come over at some point and take that castle as well. And of course, our lands are up here to the north, all nice and safe away from the prying eyes of society, up in the mountains over here by Ichi Jodani here. And then, yeah, I mean, like, I really want to get to the, where's Mount Fuji at again? I cannot remember where Mount Fuji was at. There it is right there. Yeah, I really, really want to get a couple of towns near Mount Fuji and see if, or maybe have a couple of battles over there and see if you can actually see Mount Fuji. That would be very, very cool. But we need to talk to Oda Nobunaga. Let's send a messenger to him. Because I believe he has some, let's see here. He doesn't have any sisters, but he might have somebody in his clan that is able to marry me. Yeah, we'll have to see. A lot of these people I have not met yet. And then if not, I may try to get one of the other clan members, maybe the Meidashi, because they own quite a few territories as well. We'll have to see if we can get married to one of those clan members. But now we have another Tokai castle over here. We will be able to recruit some more of those Hatamoto, which will be really, really nice. We can vote for the new owner of this. I really don't want this, to be honest with you. We don't have any relationship with him, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop him a vote there. That is a really good way to get a little bit of relationship there. And like those other two are minor lords. So you wanna have a relationship with some of the most powerful. Yeah, and look at that. I can already recruit 4 of those guys, and then I can get some better Yari than base Yari, which is really, really solid. It just makes recruiting overall super easy. There's something I'd like to discuss. Alliance through our families here. Oda Hisu, 27 years old. You know what? Let's oh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll marry Oda Hisu here. We'll finally get Musashi a wife. 27-year-old wife, but you know, she should still be able to pop out 2 or 3. And it's just the standard scene here. I do like how they did change this scene up here, but the audio is still very, very medieval. This is a really awesome scene though. All right, there we go. Barter offer accepted. And now we have our lovely wife here, who is she's actually not too bad, actually, like overall. So that will be nice. She should be able to govern a castle pretty much immediately as soon as I take another one. And oh, okay, looks like we have destroyed a clan. That's nice. I can cancel that messenger. Oh, lovely indeed. Look at that. We have some more Hatamoto. I may end up actually comprising most of the army of Hatamoto just because they are so good and they have such solid armor stats, man. It's insane. And I can recruit 2 of those Kanto cavalry, so I will, and I'm going to swap them out for Ashigaru there. Because having a, I would like a, not an equal split, but I think I'll do a 40% infantry, 40% archers, and then 20% cavalry. I believe that's how math works. I believe that adds up to 100%. Don't quote me. And we'll make our way. Oh, I clicked off the screen there, even though I'm in full screen and don't know how that works. But we'll head all the way over here and we'll see if that looter party is still here. And then that'll be the last thing that we do for this episode. Let's see. Ah, yes, they are. Very nice. And now that we are back up to full strength, I would like to fight these guys. It says it's pretty even, but I have a feeling that it's not going to be very even once we fire a few volleys and maybe charge the cavalry a little bit. All right. We still have quite a few Sakai marksmen here, but the only thing is that a lot of them did unfortunately end up dying. So we may end up going with more bowmen than anything else. Like we have a lot of these Sakai samurai marksmen and Teppo samurai and Hokuriku mercenaries. I think I may want to end up going with more bows because this is the Oda playthrough. This is not the Sakai playthrough. But this is what you all came for. The Nagi Maki here. Absolutely carving people to pieces. And I'm about to show you what it can do here. That is why you use a Nagimaki, folks, right there. All right, and I'm going to come back around here, and I'm going to show you what you can actually do with the stab here. The stab is also quite effective indeed. You want to ride in between them here, get a big group. Yeah, that's what the stab can do. Compared to the shit tier Naginata here, I mean, this is a really solid Naginata, and you can carve through just about as many as the Nagimaki can, but it's not as satisfying for sure. Okay, wait, the Naginata might be better. Wait, what? Wait, what the hell? Maybe it's just because of my two-handed skill is so good, but I think the Nagimaki overall is actually easier to land kills with. So yeah, we'll do that. Charge, and then we need to back those guys up. All right, they should be able to get back there. We'll tell the cab to charge as well. I'll come in here with my katana. And of course, you can really do this with like any weapon. I just find that it's easiest to do with the Nagimaki and so satisfying to see you swinging around this giant sword. They're already running. That's hilarious. But maybe the Naginata has something, you know? We'll have to check it out. I mean, this is a powerful Naginata, I think. And there is still the mythical tier of weapons that I have not seen too many of. I mean, the stab is definitely better on the Naginata. I think it's more of a foot weapon though than cavalry. I think the Nagimaki is probably still better on horseback. I would imagine if you get up to the see, look, he just killed 2 with that Yari there. That's what I was talking about. The cut through everything mod that is integrated in this mod by default is really, really cool. I'm just so glad they decided to include something like that. Oh, and I think the reach on the Nagimaki might be a little bit better. But I absolutely love just carving through a boatload of peasants, man. That is so satisfying, I tell you what. All right. Well, that is going to be the end of the battle. And oh, my horse is screaming there. We got some more Tokai Hatamoto Yari there upgrading, and we're gonna have some more let's go Odachis, man. We don't really have a lot of sword infantry. That is one thing that I noticed that is kind of lacking in this well, not really lacking in this mod, but if y'all don't know the like actual historical time period here that this mod replicates, they didn't really use swords too often. It just wasn't really a thing, you know. they more just they more just preferred to, yeah, skilled Kanto heavy cavalry. Okay. They more preferred to have the Yari because one, they were cheaper, and two, it's a longer weapon. If you have someone, an untrained soldier with a Yari versus a trained soldier with a katana, if the katana guy can't even close into their formation and get close enough to slash an individual person, then they're not going to do anything. So that is an interesting fact. But yes, thank you all so much for all the support I've been getting on this series and my Shimazu series and all my other series just overall. We are approaching 2,300 subs. I never thought I would ever say that. Starting this out, I started at like 1,500 subs after restarting, like starting up to do YouTube again. And I'm just, man, it almost brings a tear to my eye. Thank you guys so much. But let me go ahead and thank the channel members really quick, and then I'll give you all the old stay safe and peace out, you know. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Moon Cheese, one of our new channel members, and then Cameron, our newest channel member, who I need to recruit a companion for. I promise I'll have that done before I post the next episode of this, and I'll get you slotted into the other playthroughs as well. Sorry I missed the Sergio video the other day. I had to I had a recording get corrupted, so I just had to release the Rome video today, which is actually the 19th when I'm recording this episode, which goes up tomorrow. I need to get a little bit more further advanced in my my recording times so I don't run behind like I did there because of recording corruption. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe out there, ladies and gentlemen, and peace out.